heading into my most confident picks and each confidence level on each fighter. So I have Mateus Gamrot as the most confident pick because his path to victory is the easiest by getting the takedowns. Dan Hooker is immune to takedowns. Gamrot has some pretty good control time, and he's just relentless with the takedown, so he has to be the most confident. Kenan Song, I feel like he is a lot better than Ricky Glenn. Ricky Glenn is moving up. He got knocked out his last two times. I feel like Kenan Song isn't as proven. That's why he's at the medium. He maybe possibly would be medium high if he just has been proven against tougher guys, but he's clearly lost to people that aren't like at the top level. But Ricky Glenn, he's on his way out. He's old. He's slow. He's gonna get knocked out, I believe. So, Kenan Song, medium confidence. Carlos Prates, kind of the same. He's the better striker. He has more power. He's crazy good with knees and kicks. He throws a lot of intensity. I feel like he's gonna be able to knock out Lee, but Lee, he's getting a little bit underrated. Prates is getting big ups, but I believe Prates is going to get it done. Tom Nolan, he's only medium, only because he's a bit chinny. He kind of trades with everybody, but he has really good technique. He has really good speed, power. Everything's there except the chin. A bit maybe inexperienced, but Alex Reyes either finishes you or if he gets finished. So if I feel like Tom Nolan will be able to get the knockout, medium confidence. Stuart Nicole, I feel like his path, the only reason he's low medium is because he just isn't proven. This is going to be his toughest matchup against Jose Aguilar. But he looks like he's a prospect. He looks good. His takedowns are good. His ground and pound is really good. He works in for a submission. His takedowns are good. I feel like the only reason he's low medium is because he just hasn't proven it against a person like Jose Aguilar, even though he's not like crazy high level. He's definitely UFC worthy. So next up, Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya, honestly, I feel like if I put him any higher than low medium, then it's a bit just too much because Dricus is tough. He puts in the pace. He has really good cardio. He has takedowns. He ends up finding a way to win. He's undefeated in the UFC. He beat people like Whitaker and Sean Strickland are at the top of the rankings. And I feel like Adesanya will just be able to do it just because his striking. He'll be able to keep his distance, find his shots, and leg kick him a lot, and end up. I think he can end up finding that shot early on, and while catch Dricus coming in, but it's definitely a closer fight, low medium, only because it's a closer fight. You can't. It can go both ways of one person dominating or one person carrying the fight away, but it's hard to call. You can't be too confident in it. Next up, Jack Jenkins. The only reason he's low confidence is because I feel like he should be the favorite. He should win. Everything should happen, but Herbert Burns, he is dangerous. I don't really see people disrespecting Herbert Burns. He could get knocked out. He could give up. He could be a quitter. But the thing is, his ground game is really good. He has takedowns, and he has some crazy good kicks with really good knees. I think he could catch Jack Jenkins. I think that he could get a takedown and go get a submission right away because his first round is really dangerous. So in that case, I feel like Jack Jenkins, he should win. He's probably going to knock him out, but is dangerous, so he's low confidence. Ricardo Ramos, I feel like I want to put him low medium just because his path to victory is pretty good. But the thing is, him getting takedowns is probably going to happen. But is he going to get caught in the choke? Because he gets caught in the ghillie a lot. He leaves his neck open. He gets caught in positions. If he can't get the takedowns, he's going to be in trouble. Ramos, I believe, will get the takedowns. I think that he'll get the control. I think he'll avoid the submission attempts, and he'll just be able to grind out a decision. Wins. Low confidence only because he gets caught in submissions. Steve Erceg. I initially had him higher up, but I feel like this is not his. It's obviously not his toughest test because he's already faced Alex Pantoja, which is probably the best fighter in that division. But it was a close fight. I think that Kai Kara France, it could be where he just got really close to winning the fight. He fought not too long ago. He could have that like post-fight, like, oh shit, I should have been champ. I should have been champ. If he that fifth round he didn't go for that takedown, he could have been champ. But I think that he's still new to the sport. Not new to the sport in the sense of fighting, but like in in the UFC. He's only 4 fights in. He had a really close fight with Pantoja, but Kai Kara-France brings a different equation to him. He's really fast. He has takedowns of his own. He has a good takedown defense. So I think this is going to be a standing fight. So they're going to be striking the whole time. And Steve Erceg, I think, is a cleaner fighter, but Kai Kara-France, he's fast. I think that he will cause some problems and probably take a round. So that's why it's low confidence. Casey O'Neill, low confidence only because I think that her output in cardio and pace is enough to gas out Santos. Santos kind of ends up second and third round, starts slowing down. Her punches aren't as straight. I think she's a bit more loopy and a little bit more wild. She has more power, but she has really good throws as well. That's why it's low confidence. But Casey O'Neill has takedowns of her own. I think the output, she's going to put her pace on Santos, gas her out, and probably take the second and third. Rosenstrike. I think that it's low confidence because Tai Tuivasa, he's been getting knocked out, but he's been getting knocked out by the top guys like Volkov, Gane. I think that both of them the knockout is live for both of them, and I think that Rosenstrike is just a cleaner fighter. He's more calm. He'll wait for his shot more, so I believe that he's going to win. Low confidence only because it's heavyweight, and these guys are good, but they're not at the top echelon, and if you're not at the top echelon at heavyweight, you're not crazy good. And speaking of heavyweight, the most low confident pick on the card is Walter Walker, and that's because he just gasses out completely. He sticks to a game plan of getting the takedowns, but he gasses out. His last fight, he probably should have won that, but Brzezinski ended up getting the win. Brzezinski is probably better than Tafa, but not as much power. But Walter Walker, he got the takedowns. Tafa got taken down by Usman, which doesn't really go for takedowns that much. He just powers through them. And I feel like Walter Walker is going to be able to get the takedowns, hold his spots more, and not gas out as much. So give me Walter Walker, low confidence, most low confident in the card. Thanks for watching. This is my breakdown on UFC 305, Du Plessis versus Adesanya. Tune in next time.